is that this isn't like necessarily celebrating a new relationship or the start of something new. And it's celebrating, in my opinion, more of a public declaration of of a relationship and a family unit that's existed for a while now. And I'm just so grateful that we get to spend it with all of you, especially as we were going over who's coming. I was like, how did this go to 70 people, you know? And because when this originally started, it was going to be a surprise for even this dude over here. And and as they all shared it with you, there was not one of you, and I know you guys have other places you could be this afternoon, and so thank you for spending it with us. And they all just had these personal stories about every single one of you and how much you all meant to them. And so you being here is just, thank you, and such a celebration with all of us. And I do have some things written down because if you know me, I mean, my mouth gets away from me on a regular basis. And so we want to, I know, I don't know where I get it, though. I don't know where my mouth and my filter definitely came from this genetic pool right here. And the two things that I love more than anything is I love the family unit. I think what the family unit can accomplish and how powerful it is just, I love it. And it's so amazing to me and how strong it is and what it can withhold, And I love the word commitment. I love that. I love the word commitment. It has nothing to do with feelings, or circumstances. Commitment is commitment. And I love that about Dad and Laura. And I love people. I love getting to know them. I love talking to people and seeing what drives them, why they do what they do. And, one of the funnest things to do, though, is I love talking because I love the family unit. I love hearing why they got married to who they did and what that means to them. And you got two, in my opinion, I think you have two things. And do you like how I'm writing notes and didn't even look at it? And it's making him a little nervous. I can tell. And, but that there's nothing also more nauseating to me than that new couple that's either about to get married or they've been married for all of 2 seconds, Hannah. And and everything, and they just talk and they're like, oh, and I just love him, and he just makes me so happy, and we're just not like most couples, we just don't fight. And I'm that horrible person. Does anyone else to size people up, put their judgy pants on for a minute? And I do. I love that. And I'm that horrible person. I'm like, oh, really? Does he? Do you? You do? You love him? That's so great. And his poop just doesn't even stink. And it's just so amazing. And I just agree with you. I'm just so excited, And and that's part of the reason I just hate weddings. I'm like, oh, just that'll do, right? And I love that your guys' relationship to me. I heard something in it, I felt like it was so pertinent. And it says, the maturity of a relationship is not measured in how much time you've been together, but how well you serve, And I have been able to watch these two in these holes in the cobble. I'm going to die. But I've been able to watch these two love each other and serve each other for years. And so many of you have gotten to walk through life with them in these last little while. And it's been absolutely beautiful. And, I've watched my dad beg her to marry him for years. And my favorite thing was when she called me not too long ago and says, Sarah, Lara's calling, and I'm like, okay, and I answer the phone, and, and she's like, guess what? I was like, what? Put a baby down. I'm like, yeah, what? She's like, okay, do you have a minute? I'm like, well, sure, what's up, She's like, I'm going to ask your dad to marry me. And I was like, I look at my phone, and I was like, it's Lara, and I only have one dad. And I was like, oh, what? What? And I was like, first of all, clarification. I was like, no, Lara, no, you're not asking him to marry you. You're saying yes. You are not asking him. You say yes. We say yes. We don't ask, And she's like, oh, okay. And so after we made that clarification, we could move on. And as she just talked and was like, this is what I want it to look like, and I kind of want to surprise him, and I love jokes, so I was like, this is going to be awesome. And, but as she was talking, I couldn't help but I just was listening to her and was just so overwhelmed with, emotion and, because I've watched them make decisions based off of commitment. When other people would have tossed in the towel, they didn't. And I've watched them answer questions and wrestle things to the ground, like, honestly, and am I too broken to do this again? And am I willing to trust, and can this person handle my trust? And are our kids gonna love each other? And Nick, Aiden, Rush, we love you, we do. And what is this gonna look like? And is this gonna work? Is it gonna be worth it? And I've watched their relationship grow through losing loved ones, losing parents, dealing with crazy children, and losing whole businesses, things that people just don't handle, and it's been just such an honor and a privilege to watch that up front. And hold on, I should look at these. Just give me a moment through my tears. My notes look really good. That's about it. So, I don't know. That being said, everybody is freaking freezing. and that to me, I don't know, that's what this day is so special. Because we're not all sitting at the tables gossiping, wondering, like, is this couple going to make it? Right? And like I said, my filter comes from that one. So, and I guess for real, if like you hear someone saying that, like you just let me know who they are. We should get that handled. But here, you guys can now shift, so we have more of like a photo op moment. Isn't this how this was gonna work? Okay, so seriously, Lara, we love you, and this is just so fun and exciting for us. But will you, Randy and Lara, be each other's true partners from this day forward? Will you commit to bringing out the best in each other, sharing your happiest and saddest moments together, and loving each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next? Yes. What? Yes. Well, by the power vested in me, your oldest and reigning... That was really cold. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss and... the bride.
Every day's like make it feel like most of the time. Picking up pieces of my life, sometimes there's ones I just can't find, but they found a home with you.